The question that comes up is, are non-believing Jews, so ethnic Jews, are they still covenant members? This is a loaded question. The reason it's a loaded question is because I think that there is the initial response from Christians are going to be no. If they reject Christ, then of course they're not covenant members. I think that is the natural, the natural want of the mainstream Christian church. If you go to the Messianic Jewish synagogue or people who are Zionist Christians, those kind of things, they're going to say yes, the Jews are still covenant members in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to break this down for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to pass it to Rob. And so I'm not going to try to support this strongly at this point. We'll hash it out here in a few seconds, but I'll just give you the reasons that I say yes and no. Clearly, if a person rejects Christ, and we can actually walk through Romans 11 if we want to, but clearly, if a person rejects Christ, then they are not part of the new covenant, right? They are not members of the new covenant. I see the new covenant as being covenant members for eternal life. Let's put it that way. Maybe that's a bad way to put it, but what I mean by that is you come into Christ, and now you have the Torah written on your heart. You are seen as a covenant member by God, and you are therefore brought into what I would consider to be the afterlife covenant, the eternal covenant, the one where I get to spend eternity with my Redeemer. This is new covenant membership, right? However, the covenant that was made with Abraham is a land grant treaty. And the land grant treaty itself doesn't necessarily have to do with the new covenant. So the question that arises is this: can a person be part of the Abrahamic covenant? And when I say Abrahamic covenant, I don't mean Abrahamic promise. In your seed, all the nations of the earth will be blessed. What I mean is the land grant treaty. And perhaps we could even say, I will bless those who bless you. I will curse those who curse you. So can we look at the people of Israel? That is even the modern state of Israel. Now, I know that now we're getting into a political realm which get real dicey, but just the physical descendants of Jacob, can we look at them and say, God has promised that he will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you? Is this some form of a covenant? And what I would say is, yes, I think there is a physical element to a here and now temporal element to the physical descendants of Jacob that is in some form of a covenant here today. And I think that we see this in the 8-Day War. Clearly, God had his hand in the 8-Day War. Israel's enemies come against this nation which is not following God, right? The nation as a whole has rejected Christ. They've rejected God. They're following after false gods. These nations come against them, and God gives them this victory in 8 days. To me, this is a fulfillment of the "I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you." Continue listening to this conversation by clicking the full show link on the left side of your screen, or check out the video on the right that YouTube thinks you'll like. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you never miss content from Messiah Matters.